It's fast, it's flashy, and it doesn't come cheap. Only those with loads of money need apply.
You get the high-end stuff, they go all the way up to $1 million, $1.2 million. It all depends. The Enzo Ferraris, they're pushing, some cars are pushing $2 million now. So it all depends on who wants them and how bad they want them. It's a pricey game, but it's a fun game.
This game has spread beyond LA, and the city of slot machines, roulette tables, and Elvis lookalikes is also home to this '69 Lincoln Continental. Back in her heyday, this model was the choice of presidents, kings, and Hollywood royalty. Everyone from legendary screen star Rita Hayworth to President John F. Kennedy. Soon, this four-door will be back at the top of her game. A supermodel ready to strut her stuff on the strip. 702 Motoring will provide the makeover. One look around the car park here, and it's clear the Lincoln is in good hands. Those of top boss Alan Jenkins.
I'm Alan, by the way. Nice to meet you. This thing opens up and the whole thing's just playing like a concert with video.
Los Angeles may have the celebrities, but the crew at 702 are stars in their own right. And in the world of custom car design, they're strictly A-list, drawing all manner of fans from all over Sin City.
Any given day, you could have almost any walk of life walk through the front door of this store. There's everything from high-end clientele, lawyers, doctors, attorneys, to pimps, drug dealers, strippers. There could be anybody walking the door. We're not unique as far as that goes. We just want to take care of everyone that wants to be taken care of.
Guys like Jason Matthias, owner of that '69 Lincoln. He's got big plans for his baby, and he's prepared to break all the rules.
We're gonna hook it up, do all the things that you're not supposed to do to '69 Lincolns.
And to hook up this car, Alan and his crew are going to go through every trick in the handbook and invent some more.
Fiberglass dash, door panels, rear trunk. Basically, start over with the interior and make it something completely different. It won't be recognizable on the inside when we're done, for sure.
She'll also be treated to the latest in audio-video gadgetry. A 33cm monitor in the dashboard, a DVD player, multiple amplifiers, separated sound in the front and rear, and for a final kick, an extra helping of bass.
A concert on wheels, and '69 Lincoln's definitely a worthy vehicle.
Worthy because American luxury cars of the '60s and '70s set the pace and started the trend for gussied-up gas guzzlers, glossy giants, and drivers with egos to match.
If we can fit the 24s, if not, I'd like to do some 22s and maybe lower it down a couple inches.
Want some bass in it? Put some mids and tweets in the door. Yeah, it looks like we got a little work to do on this project.
Jason has owned other Lincolns, but this model captured his heart.
Picked the car up about 2 years ago out in Victorville, coming back from a car show. I've had a couple of them prior to this one and just never got around to doing anything with them. So finally decided '69 is the year I'm going to keep and bringing it down to my buddy Alan and the guys here at 702. Take care of it for me.
You want to fill the whole trunk up? That's a lot of trunk.
I don't need any luggage, nothing like that. Just hook it up.
Just make it all system.
Yep.
Nice, very nice.
We just pulled the dead body out a week ago, and there's a little bit of blood in the bottom, but got it.
So does this thing originally have full bench seats here and here?
Yeah.
The crew focuses their attention on the interior, which will need the most work. There's a lot to do, but for now, Jason is concentrating on the seats.
Thinking about doing 2 buckets with maybe a center console going through the middle.
Okay.
Kind of got into the '69 Lincolns, not really just '69 in general. I've had a '65, a '66. Now I got the '69. Just been a fan of the suicide doors, pretty much. They're not a dime a dozen like everything else. You know, you don't see them every day. I get compliments on that car, as beat up as it is. I mean, so brought it down here to my buddies at 702. We're gonna hook it up.
David looks after the tyres and suspension. And then there's Jen, Alan's wife.
Don't forget the wife. That's the most important part.
She mothers us. She bought us a
chicken yesterday for everyone to share, and felt bad because no one really ate it.
Jen takes care of the crew and clients like Jason, making him welcome as he waits for his dream.
I do custom woodwork, high-end custom woodwork for a company called Trim Tech. Father owns it. We do multi-million-dollar homes, anything from crown molding, baseboard, doors.
Jason may not be an LA superstar, but this customer knows a thing or two about one-off design. He can hardly wait to spend his money and take his car for a spin on the strip. But first, he's going to need a seat.
Cardboard box ain't cutting it.
We'll get you some foam. Make you a seat.
Hard to believe by the looks of it now, but one day, Jason's car could hold its own with the celebrity rides in the Los Angeles All-Car Showdown. Some of the biggest names in America are gathered here in Los Angeles for the rolling 24-deep GM All-Car Showdown. This is where the most famous gearheads come to show off their custom rides.
Ready to rock at all times. I want to hit the block, and I want Grandma to get out her chair and break it down.
The competition is heating up, and everyone is waiting to see who will win the coveted title of the King of Bling.
Pimpin, church, holla.
The host for the big event, American basketball legend Shaquille Shaq O'Neal.
TVs, a lot of Hennessy, a lot of things that could put you behind bars, but we won't speak on that. You know, we just here right now, you know, it's my man Shaq's party.
Yeah, Shaq's sound system scares me. They haven't started it up yet, but there's some serious woofers in there.
This is Eric. Let me key this damn thing. He ain't even called me from where he was supposed to play golf. Look at this. Eric Dickinson can't even get his car waxed right. You know what? I'm gonna mess it all up for him. He won't win today.
Meanwhile, in Las Vegas, the crew at 702 Motoring is working on a custom project of their own. The transformation of this '69 Lincoln Continental. Owner Jason Matthias has entrusted his prize car to Alan Jenkins and his design team. Lead installer Jeremy tackles the door panels on the Lincoln, while Alan and Dave install a supercharger into another custom machine, this Hummer H2. Once it's complete, it will serve as a sort of rolling mascot, showcasing the shop's design and fabrication talents. And in another part of the workshop, Jeremy is still hard at work on the new door panels. He begins by tracing out and cutting out his base, arm pieces and speaker rings. Then, using his professional experience and a lot of fast-acting glue, he bonds the rings to one another and files off the sharp edges. The beginnings of a home for the sound system's speakers.
Next step is to get these rings in a place to position the speakers to kind of face up towards the listener.
The speaker's placement matters. To get the most boom from the bass, Jeremy positions the speakers to face the driver. With the right upholstery, the new door will be ready.
This here is fleece. It's really elastic. We can stretch it in many different positions, and it's really thick and furry, and it seems to absorb a lot of fiberglass resin.
After a lot of stretching, shaping and stapling, Jeremy will apply a fiberglass resin, a solution that won't harden until he adds
methyl ethyl ketone peroxide. That makes that liquid go hard.
But the measurements have to be exact, and the right recipe depends on the weather. Heat is generated as the material firms up, requiring more catalyst on colder days and less on hot. As Jeremy continues to work on his door panel, it's time for a chemistry quiz.
MEK. Is that technical enough? I know there's another one. Let me find out for you.
Hey, when you take a quiz in high school, did they let you use your books?